That's why there's so many people here getting into it, because it's such a similar build to storage. I mean, operationally wise, tenant wise, I mean, all that's different, but as far as, you know, building it, it's very, very similar. And so that's why the self-storage guys have literally the best handle on it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for a lot of folks here.
Hey, Cody.
I'm sorry?
How's the book going?
Dude, I'm telling you, that book we didn't think it was gonna be as big as it was. We wrote it just because there's so many people looking to get into the space. And so we wrote the book, me and Austin and Tran, we wrote the book, and we put it out there, we put it on Amazon, and I mean, that thing's been going like hotcakes. I mean, obviously we're not, you know, gonna become, you know, super rich off of it, but we did it because there's so many people trying to get into the space. So we said, look, let's make something that has all of our knowledge, our experience, other people's experiences in it as well. Let's put it out there, give it to anybody that's interested in it, and man, I'm very, very pleased with it. So yeah, no, thank you for asking. I've got one for you if you want one. I'll get you one out of my bag. Yeah.
So what's next?
Next big thing, shoot, I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, a friend of mine, Steve Rivers, we got a podcast coming out, Flex 101. I'll send you a link to it, and it's just for anybody looking to get into Flex. It's just what we do typically on a day-to-day basis, but in a podcast form. You know, if you don't know Steve Rivers, very out of Fort Worth, very good, very clever individual, and so very excited to work on that podcast with him. So we'll have it out soon. I don't know when, but I'll let you know for sure. Is that it?
World Engine.
World Engine? You'll need to, so the World Engine, which we were talking about up here earlier, you know, that is an app that we made that really helps people evaluate sites, understand if it's a good site for Flex, what the rental rates will be, or things of that nature. Tran's over here, he's actually one that helps lead that. I'll help you find him, and y'all can connect, and if you got some sites for us, yeah, let's get it in and see what we can do, and you know, we'll get you evaluated. So absolutely. Y'all, yeah?
Flex and storage.
Man, so the storage side and the Flex side, I mean, they're very different, but we see them really starting to merge a little bit, especially buyers and sellers and owners and developers really coming into it. Like I was saying earlier, the storage guys are some of the top folks that are coming into it. There's just a few key things that we always say stay away from. You know, you don't want to put storage and Flex on the same parcel, because you're really starting to, you know, when you go to sell it, I mean, it may be a great cash flow, and if that's what you want to do, that's great. But if you go to look to sell it, you know, the hybrid buyers that are buying and investing in both, there's just not as many out there, because you got a lot of storage guys that won't buy Flex, you got a lot of Flex guys that won't buy storage. So if you're doing it to sell it, you don't want to alienate, you know, one of your largest buyer pools. So we always say to separate it if you can. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate all the questions, and I look forward to going to the expo. I see